Greetings everyone, I'm RTR and we are back with some more Dragon Ball Game Battle Hour 2026 coverage. If you missed the last video, we went over the amazing announcement of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. So if you want to check that out, there'll be a link in the card somewhere in the top and then at the end of the video if you want to check that out. Today we're going to be covering all the rest of the game. So Fighters Sparking Zero with this brand new expansion, kind of full release finally, I guess. Xenoverse 2 being the biggest one, and then the Xenoverse 2 collaborations with Dokkan Legends and Gekishin Squadra. And we also have the card we'll talk about. So without further ado, we'll just jump into it. We're using the stream right here. Alright, so coming up first we have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now the card game was technically first, but the only thing that's more credible about that is the Heroes IP usage still is being allowed to be done. A lot of people thought Heroes was kind of just dead and buried and kind of just evolved into Super Divers, but the fact that game might still be able to use a lot of the hero stuff is quite good for things like Dokkan, Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 3 and whatnot, so we'll see how that pans out. But I guess we'll just watch the entire thing, I guess, first, and then we'll go over to the tweet. So we knew about what this kind of was at the Genki Damasu event, where they kind of just revealed that we're getting like a, I hope, free expansion. I don't think it's going to be free, but God, I hope it is. But yes, we're getting 30 new playable characters here, and a lot of fan favorites. I know a lot of people thought the GT characters were notably absent from the original game, which they're finally adding back. And we're getting additional stuff like Oob and Sheila and Jarko. This is... I'll put a pause here. 20 still not enough. They said 20 new costumes and super attacks. That's not enough. We need more. We need more costumes. Because I see stuff like from Gekishin, and it just makes me frown it's really hard. I'll get into it bigger. I love Sparking Zero. I really do. But it's really hard to defend it when you go on the costumes tab and there's nothing there, and then you look at Gekishin Squadra that has like, oh yeah, Vegito in his formal attire. We have Broly in a Turles cosplay outfit, stuff like that, and I'm like, man, why couldn't we got that? Yeah, so we have Great Saiyaman costume. We have a lot of Goku outfits from Z and the high school costume. I actually don't know what that... Oh, that was the movie stuff for Goku and Piccolo here, which is pretty good.
I've come up with a fun new game. I got a favor for you.
So, well, it seems we have I think they're calling it survival mode, I believe. This is more of a... I guess they're adding a rogue-like element to this, where you go fight someone or learn an ability from someone, and then that makes you stronger, and then you just keep going to see how far you can get. So, I mean, hey, everyone loves a good roguelike nowadays. Definitely not an oversaturated market. I do like the ability of this massive aura expansion here to show up how far you've gone. And of course, we are getting the maps that we should have gotten at launch. Someone to point out, by the way, that these are new maps. These aren't just, we've taken the one from the title screen and just pasted it over. These are new recreated maps, because the Kami Island here is much bigger than it is in the title screen version, and also destruction to a lot of stuff. Yeah, and we're finally getting space maps. Jesus Christ, this took way longer than expected. Like, these should have been all in the base game. This makes me think that the game was originally rushed for Daima stuff or superhero stuff, whatever. We have a new... Just looks like you immediately go into a super attack if you swap characters, which is pretty good, and... I've only just seen that now, actually. The fact that how much bonuses you get from that boost. Yeah, that's not going to make online a living hell. And then... I don't know if this is copyrighted, so I'm just going to mute it. But we do finally have an actual goddamn theme song for this game, and not using Ultimate Battle for the 60th time, because my god, this game was just rushed, I think, towards the end, and a lot of stuff in it shows from its like post-game content. But yeah, here we have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo, or I think a lot of people, I think I'm just going to start calling it Dragon Ball Sparking Neo. Hey guys, Editing Ryan jumping in here just to let everyone know that the Neo is not a new thing. I kind of didn't realize this until I was going through and editing, but Sparking Neo is already a game. It is Budokai Tenkaichi 2 in Japan, as we all know that the Sparking series is a Japanese title for the Budokai Tenkaichi series. So whether we're still going to call it Sparking Neo or Sparking Zero Neo, we don't know. But it also could mean we might be getting a Sparking Zero Meteor next year, maybe. I would like that with some more editions. You never know. Right, quick injection. Back to rambling. And of course, I think we're getting a, today, at the time of recording, we're getting a patch. Yes, yeah, here you go. 30 characters. I will probably go over the list, but we actually haven't had the reveal of all of them yet. I know I'm doing probably Ice Shenron. It's like a guaranteed one that we haven't seen because they showed Nova, so probably going to get that. 20 plus new customizable items. That needs to be more, I'm sorry. 4 new stages, yeah. The very obvious glaring issue from omission. Well, technically 5, just a reskin of 1. But yeah, very good. And the new survival game mode. Alright, so just some extra coverage of Sparking Neo here. We have the very gorgeous looking... I didn't realize, I thought it was regular Piccolo for a second. I've never actually... Look, that's DKP right there. Hell yeah, I'm getting some DKP representation in my box art of all things. French kiss. I hope this gets a physical release in some way, shape, or form. I won't be getting it, but the fact that I might have DKP on box art is insane. But yeah, we have the new logo here. I really do like the old one. I ain't gonna lie. I think the old one might top it a little bit, but yeah, I really do like this. And then we have, of course, the patch notes here. I've just pulled up, which literally just adds this new battle mode here. So it looks like, yeah, you can just, once you beat someone, you just kind of keep going. Actually, this is different. This is a different mode, I just realized. This is just a new a mode altogether. It's been 2 new modes. So this is just an endurance thing. So you just keep going and you get harder enemies to fight once you kill someone, and just see how long you can go. But yeah. Okay. So we have a nice new game mode here. Pretty good. And yeah, I think that's it until, cause I believe we're getting a lot of the stuff that was dropping for like the big games, not the mobile ones, are coming in summertime. So in a couple of months, so we'll get to see hopefully more details on this. I probably will cover it. I'll probably do an update video at some point in a couple of months after I finish uni to explain why I haven't covered Sparking Zero a lot, but we'll get to that. Alright, next up we have... That's probably the second biggest news of the Battle Hour in terms of like game announcements. This is the final chapter of the... I hate they call it the Future Saga in Xenoverse because that's already an arc. Twice. So this is the culmination of everything that we've been building up to for the past, like, I think 2, 3 years, 4 years maybe. I don't know how long this has been going on.
History, the future, protect it all.
Yeah, so we have the Xenoverse 2 Future Saga Chapter 4. And we're just bringing back all the goldies here. This is the end game of... This really is just like the end game of Xenoverse 2.
Now, the final battle begins now.
I don't get... By the way, I don't get... Now the final battle begins now. No one thought... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, somebody's getting a lot of history of erasure of some sort. So it seems like it really is putting like an end game where we're just collapsing everything into one little thing. Into one little... pocket universe. By the way, they knew what they were doing with this, by the way. They knew, and I'll pull up what Toshi says later, but they knew what they were doing by saying this is the final DLC. This game can finally rest. And of course here, Nice little crisp. Yeah, so we're getting it in summer. So I feel like we're probably going to get, because the theme of, for those of you who don't know, the Future Saga is about, yeah, I'll pause it here. Few goes along, corrupts someone, and makes them what we call an ultra supervillain. So we have Ultra God Vegeta supervillain, Rose supervillain, Jiren supervillain, and Golden Frieza supervillain. With this little thing at the end here with Goku, I feel like we're going to get a character that's named Goku, parentheses Ultra Instinct, parentheses Ultra Superhero, because like he's be able to overcome it. I don't think they'll let Goku be a villain at any point, way, shape, or form. I don't think that's possible. But just Goku on his own with no external, I guess it says external, but you never know. But I think we are going to see Supreme Kai of Time as a character here. We see it very early on. Yeah, Supreme Kai of Time, Ultra Super Villain, which is going to be pretty good. And Goku. I don't think we're going to get any. We usually get like 2 or 3 characters in these, so I think that's going to be our roundup for that. So here we have the joint stage of probably the 3 most active Dragon Ball games currently running. We have Dokkan, Legends, and Gekishin Squadron. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's how Toshi pronounces it. Very interesting note here that Toshi has been the producer of all 3 of these games at some point in his career. Started off with Dokkan as the lead producer, then moved on. And then we had Omatsu as the producer of Dokkan, and now we have Argo Gepi. And then we have, I'm always blanking on the name of the middle guy in here, but Toshi was the producer for Legends, and now he's gone over to Gekishin Squadron. So we're getting the introduction to Dokkan, of course, which is the best game ever made. We have Money Hungry, Legends, the worst banner system ever, and then we have Game for Boring League players. And for the 7 people currently watching this, have already just left. They're probably League fans.
Alright, so apparently Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is celebrating their final DLC. I don't really know if it's actually final, but they told me it's final.
I love Toshi, man. I love Toshi. He's very in with the community. Like, he knows what's going on. He pays attention. And yeah, like even he's poking fun at the fact that, you know, we've been getting DLCs forever and ever and ever.
We will be holding a collaboration campaign across each of our games.
Yeah, so celebrate Xenoverse 2's final DLC, and because Xenoverse 2 has never actually collaborated technically with any game, so we're getting a joint collaboration with all 3 games. So probably the biggest one first. This is insane. We have Toa Emira, Trunks, and God Ultra Supervillain Vegeta, which, by the way, for context of Xenoverse 2, this was like them trying to get away with as much as humanly possible the ego, Ultra Ego, because that's basically what it's like, reddish purple hair, so they try and get away with it. But yeah, we have for Legends, we have support Supreme Kai Time, support and Sparking Trunks, and then what I imagine is going to be Ultra Super Villain Goku Black. They just don't announce it here. We're going to announce it next week, I believe. Yeah. So I imagine they're getting Goku Black, as we just announced that Dokkan's also getting Jiren. So I think that these guys will probably get Rose as a Legend and Frieza as a Sparking, or the other way around. We never know, because I think they've just announced that we're getting, yeah. Well, they're going to be 2 new characters, one's a Sparking, one's a Legend. Yeah, so we have God Vegeta that transformed into just bless his super villain go. But that's the most like active the audience gets the entire time, by the way, for the games, is when they see the Dokkan stuff. And then yeah, for Gekishin, we just get costumes, because why not? You know, you want your League slot, you get costumes for League, and then here's the like announcement for the tournament. So we'll just rapid fire all these. So, all right, shout out to Miguel. You know, absolutely goated game. He gets to finally rest. But yeah, we have just the trailer for the final bit here. No other information has been given yet. I imagine we will do in a couple of months. We have Dokkan here, Dokkan Festival, Ultra Super Vegeta. I do plan to cover more Dokkan stuff at some point. I've not had the time, and I've kind of been away for every single major release. Since Anniversary is now in January, I was away in January, and for GDC and New Year's, I've been just busy. I do apologize, guys, but I will probably next year or later this year probably start covering Dokkan a lot more when I have the time. Right, and to round it all off here, we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ. It looks like it's going to be a one-off character. I don't think we're going to get another pass for him. I think that's what FighterZ is just going to be now. I think we're just going to get the odd character every now and then. We got it with Lab Coat 21, I think, last year or the year before. And now we're just getting Goku Daima. A bit late, but, you know, better late than never. I believe Arc System Works isn't working on this character. This is a Bandai made, but I just noticed he can just teleport behind someone there. But I've seen some gameplay of this character. He doesn't, like, you can tell the Arc System, like, touch isn't there. A little jank around the edges, but hopefully by release time I think he might be out now. I genuinely don't remember. But hopefully they just patch him up at some point. And I would like fighters to get another season of characters. I think it is a very good fighting game. But you never know. Like I said, we're just going to get Daima Goku here. Maybe we'll get Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta at some point. You never know. Yeah, so he's already out. Well, we'll be out tomorrow, I guess. So hopefully they touch him up and he's it's a little bit better. So yeah, that is a very brief coverage of like the Battle Hour thingamajig, the little the games coverage. The rest is all like the Fighters tournament, which was a joy to see. I always love watching Fighters, one of my favorite like esports to watch. But yeah, kind of a weird recap video. I just thought I wanted to upload something after not uploading anything for months.
Oh my goodness!
Uni's hard, man. Uni's difficult. I will be uploading a lot more posts in May. I want to try and get some of the old... I've got a lot of stuff in backlog. I've got like a 2-year-old race video that I haven't even edited down yet, so I want to try and get that out. But enough about that rambling. I've heard rambling enough and reviews and Sonic 2 and blah, 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 blah. Let me know what you guys think of what are you most excited for. Personally, it's probably the Xenoverse 2 final DLC for me. I am very looking forward to, but of course we're getting the Dokkan stuff first, so I'm going to be, of course, summoning on that. I can't believe it's a Dokkan festival, man. That is absolutely wild. And then Golden Week is next week as well. God knows what we're going to get for that. Hopefully, probably something a bit less hype. Maybe like Goku and DKP. I'd like to see that, but yeah. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.